Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled my conclusion regarding Techelet and why I came to this conclusion. So, Baruch Hashem, Zocher to wearing Techelet, Talit, Katan, and Talit on Shul as well. And the reasons for me are pretty clear. We have a whole bunch of reasons why people do not wear Techelet. One is a Masorah, like Rav Soloveitchik maintained. You need to have Ish Mipi Ish, oral tradition, and that stopped 1,300 years ago, and therefore you have to stop wearing it. You cannot wear Techelet even though you think you have it right based on other sources. So Shachta and others say, where does it say that you need a Masorah? Why can't we recreate the mitzvah from the sources? Others say, that quotes the Arizal, that's only going to be in times of the Mashiach, and that's it. So for those who follow the Arizal, may have to follow that. Psak as well, personally, to me, the Arizal was a great Achron, like many great Achronim, but he's not going to weigh the scales. And I will not feel bound by that. He's a great Achron. There are many, many Achronim in the Sugya. Others say that only when there's a great revelation of divine providence, Sternbach says this, only then will God reveal the Techelet, and this is certainly not a time of great providence. You wrote this about 40 years ago in the 80s. To me, the premise that it's not going to be revealed only when this great divine providence is not a simple halachic premise at all. And to say that these are not times of great providence is a very subjective thing, and I totally respectfully disagree with that. To me, it's the greatest time of divine providence in 2,000 years. So we mentioned Rav Soloveitchik, the Masorah issue, Arizal. It's only going to be revealed in times of great providence. Then you have the concept of Chadash Asa Min HaTorah. You just don't do new things. And that, of course, to me, yes, Chassam Sofer coined that phrase and applied it to new things like reform, bringing in organs into the shul, like the Christians, that kind of chadash we don't do, to apply it to mitzvahs that we have from 3,300 years ago at Sinai and call that chadash, that's new, and we don't want to do that. To me, I just cannot accept that. Chadash Asa Min HaTorah means to do things that are distortions of Judaism. But to go back to authentic Judaism, that's not Chadash. That's authentic Judaism that we're going back to. So that's the fourth reason people abstain. It doesn't speak to me at all. Number 5, people say this is Das Torah of the Gedolim. So this is a delicate one. This is a delicate one because it's sort of a grassroots movement with some great rabbis and some laymen alike starting 30 years ago, picking up steam. And of course, we give credit to Rav Linus Zatzal, Rajina Rabbi 30 years ago. So those people that say no, unless it's Das Torah from the Gedolim who I hold by, and if they don't do it, I'm not doing it, then you're right, that's it. That's going to be the end of the discussion for many holy Jews who I love preciously and dearly. To me, I don't go that way. There's certain specific Gedolim that are the Das Gedol Torah, like Rav Chaim Kanievsky or Steinemann. If they're not wearing it, then I'm not going to wear it, and that's it. I think Torah is more, in my opinion, for me, there's many, many Gedolim from all different circles. And yes, this is starting to pick up steam from all different Gedolim across the board, little by little, as more knowledge comes out, and more studies come out. And you have more big poskim wearing it. But even though it's not the Das Torah of the Gedolim, whatever that group means, for me personally, I don't feel bound by that. So because of all that, that leads us to one more thing, a suffix on a Doraisa mitzvah, the doubt about a Doraisa mitzvah. So yes, if I have a doubt that this might be it, so then yeah, I'm going to go for it. Some say suffix on a doraita, suffix on a doraita mitzvah. You only are stringent when you know for sure you're going to get it right. I don't know if I benched after a huge meal, so I'm going to bench now because of a suffix, a doubt, and I know I'm benching according to the halacha. Here, I don't know if I'm getting the right blue. So Rav Sternbach mentions that, but Rav Shechter and others in the series poskim that maintain, Rav Asher Weiss and others maintain that no, suffix doraita, when I'm in doubt about biblical mitzvah, do the best you can. Even if you don't know for sure you're going to get it right. Some say, yeah, but this is fake. Maybe this is Techelet, maybe it's not. And even if this is Techelet, if I only do one blue, maybe I'm not getting it right because it's supposed to be 2 blue, like the Ravid. If I do 2 blue, maybe it's not right because maybe it's supposed to be 4 blue. If I do 4, maybe it's supposed to be 1 blue. So it's a suffix if I have the right blue. And even if I have the right blue, maybe I'm not tying it the right way. So it's an interesting angle to say maybe you're exempt because it's faker. There are those that say that even if I have 1, I'd still be Yotzei for 2, or 2, I'd be Yotzei, B'diavad, according to different opinions. Some would say that. And in a Chanam, even if I want to say that maybe we're dealing with a faker, still, I'm going to try to do the mitzvah. I'm going to try the mitzvah, even if technically you might have a way out. And it's not a pure suffix d'oraita. Still, to me, it's a zechut, 1,300 years. We missed Techelet, and now we could say, Hakanaf P'tir Techelet, look at our tzitzit. Every time we say Shema, and have the mitzvah in front of us, possibly, I'm going to do that. So in sum, we have the Rav who says, Masorah, you need a Masorah. So those would say, always go by salvation, and that's it. They have to wait. Then you have the Rizal. Those all go by the Rizal, have to wait for Mashiach, and that's it. Those that say it has to be the great divine providence, that's when it will be revealed. And that's not the time. Once again, I don't see that. Then you have the Das Torah of Gedolim. So those who always go by certain Gedolim, if they're not wearing it, I understand that. Then you have a suffix d'oraita. How do you approach a suffix d'oraita l'chomra? What does that mean? And then that leaves us with those that say, for sure this is the right one, and they absolutely don't have a suffix, they have to do it. Those that say, for sure it's the wrong, like Rav Asher Weissman, then they don't have to do it. And then you have people like myself, who those 5 reasons to abstain don't speak to me personally. And I'm in Suffolk. I haven't done enough research to say for sure this is it or not. I see the list of those that say these are clear proofs. This is the Chilazam. These are clear proofs. Not. I don't know. It's confusing for me to work at all the details. Is this a good proof? Is this not a good proof? That's the right Chilazam. But to me, it's a suffix. So to me, a suffix, a doubt about a biblical mitzvah. I'm going to be stringent. And I'm going to wear it. And I'm going to love it and enjoy it. Yetz Hashem, I pray for the day when there's such clarity in Klal Yisrael that all of Klal Yisrael, speedily in our days, are wearing the Techelet, and we're going to have the Techelet in the Migdash, in the Big Day Kahuna, and Yetz Hashem have all of Taryag Mitzvahs back again. Shalom.